Day 19. I woke up super early this morning, went to Home Depot, was like one of the first people through the door. My brother-in-law helped me pick up this material today, so thanks Uncle Brian. Last time I did this load, it took me 4 hours by myself. We were in and out of there in an hour and a half today. So today's load cost me $1,496. So the other day when I opened up the top here in the front, that night, okay, so I did this and then I was thinking about it that night. I made it hard on myself. Why didn't I just run a string from the back to the front to find level and then make my cut from there? So anyway, I figured I'd check it. I got a string up there. I got a line level up there. Perfect. Just got to slow down and think some of this stuff through, I guess. All is well. Man, it is hot today. Okay, well, I got 1, 2, 3 posts in. I made a boo-boo. I bought a 12-foot post this time instead of 10. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Day 20. I'm gonna start off working on the posts. Lather, rinse, repeat. Okay, I got all the posts framed in rough. I got some real hokey shit going on over here, but it's all lined up, all measures out. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Okay, so I put the string up against where I think it should go, pulled it tight as I possibly can, and went into the center, and it reads level as can be. I'm happy with where everything's at now. Day 21. Okay, I got my string all set up. I'm gonna mark these off, cut these posts. Got all the posts cut, and I got beams run all the way across. It's day 22. It's really smoky out here today. I guess it's probably all them fires in Southern California finally reaching us. I'm gonna kill it today. I'm gonna do it to it. Working around babies today, and nap time is turning out to be a real pain in the ass here. Anyway, what I'm doing here in the back, I put a full-on piece of 2x4 right here. This guy. I'm not doing that out here. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm cutting an 1.5 piece because it fits in perfectly between the two there. And I did it the full piece in the back because I ended up having to tear out all this shit here. Right there, I had to tear all that out in the back. Everything came out really good in the front, so there's no point in taking it out. I just got to fill in a little piece here so I don't have dead space. And I also put it there to help kind of flare out the edge here, because otherwise, in spots it sits flush right up against the 2x6, so that's going to cause me problems if I don't put something in there. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Babies taking their naps killed me today. I thought I'd get so much further than I did, but I still made progress. Day 23. Okay, I got all the header board stuff done up on the house, and all my stud hanger pieces. Everything on the house is good. Now to finish putting up my studs, whatever you want to call them. So this has been a pretty frustrating couple of hours here. Anyway, I've got all my my boards cut to the proper length and angle, except for the one at the very end on each side. Anyway, I started securing my boards up there, my studs, and probably about to where that cabinet is, and then I started feeling like everything was just kind of going off to the side pretty heavy
That first board, I don't know, it's off 1.5 inches, 2 inches, but obviously that throws everything else off, and it just exponentially gets worse. Take the piece of plywood and run it long ways on this first stud here and use it as a big square. So that's what I'm going to do. It's the end of the day. I'm fried. I'm done for today. Anyway, tomorrow, that's where I'm going to start, is getting that thing squared off and then adjusting my boards from there and getting this bitch done.
Day 24. Today I'm adjusting things to the right. I have that piece of plywood up there going long ways, and I use that one board's just wobbly. It's way crooked, but it's set in the right spot. So anyway, right here on the right hand side, I've got that all squared off, that stud squared off with the long ways on the plywood, and then I used the other piece of plywood. It's not set in place right now, so I could move studs around, but anyway, I did the same thing there. I just butted it up against it and used that as a square. It moved everything over, I don't know, about 2 inches or so roughly, but it's all looking like it's starting to line up a lot better now, so I am going to keep moving forward. I've been super detailed about my work here. All I can say is that I can't trust anything on this house as far as measuring off of it. I don't know what's square and where, but I've done my damnedest to make this right. I don't want to look at some stupid mistake for 30 years. Cross braces are on, and the studs at the very end are on. I got the fascia board on, and I've started to put the plywood on. I've got the first row on up there, just 2 screws in it, but I've got it started. So tomorrow we will get the plywood done. Today's July 25th, and it's the 25th day that I've suited up and come out here and worked on this thing. Man, I really busted my ass yesterday, and then I got up twice last night by myself and took care of babies. I am flipping tired. Have you noticed my clips are getting shorter and my language is getting worse? I think I'm getting pretty tired on this project. I'm getting very tired on this project. But we're getting close. We're getting very close. I'll be very happy when we get the plywood up, because the sun just beats down on the living room and the bedroom. The house is so much hotter than we're used to without having the porch on. Skull screwed on. She's done. Plywood is done. Plywood's all attached. The framing in the front is done. Hallelujah. The framing in the front is done.